Today we are going for our 5th trophy in the series, our second to last trophy in the series. It's the FIFA Club World Cup. It's been a long road to get here, of playing one team that we beat 4-0, and now we are versing Leon, the Mexican side, in the final. Are we going to win? Yeah, probably. I'd be really disappointed if we didn't. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 22nd episode of the FM21 Real Madrid Save, where today we are playing against Leon in the Club World Cup final. It is a big day. It is potentially going to be another trophy in the trophy cabinet as we try and complete this challenge. If we win this one, all that's left to do is win the Supercopa. That dreaded Supercopa, the Copa Super, whatever it's actually called. But we are playing in the Club World Cup first, but then we are actually playing in that division, in that competition that I am not looking forward to playing in, the Supercopa semi-final against Athletic Bilbao, and then we will be playing the final, hopefully, if we get through. But first, we have to win a completely different final against a Mexican side to win another piece of silverware. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure that you do smash the like button for today's episode. Can we please get 8 likes if we do win the trophy? If we don't win it, we don't deserve 8 likes, but I'm assuming that we're going to win it, so slap a like on it already, and make sure that you have subscribed to the Raxo FM channel for daily-ish Football Manager content coming your way every single kind of day of the week. I'm a little inconsistent, let's all be honest here, but since last time we saw each other, I don't believe I've played any games because I versed Beijing on camera. So yeah, that's a little embarrassing. But we're playing one game off camera. We're jumping into the January transfer window. There are so many things going on in this episode. Club World Cup final, and then the January transfer window, then the Super Cup semi-final. These are all things I could have in the title, but I think I'm going to stick with the Club World Cup Championship final. And without any further ado, without any more messing around, let's jump into it. It's Leon versus Real Madrid. This is the squad that we're going with. We have a mixture of experience and youth, including Núñez, Zaniolo, Dybala, Hazard, Casemiro, Modric, Carvajal, Bastoni, Militao, Mendy, and Courtois. A couple of players not completely fit, not completely untired, including Varane and Odegaard. So they have to stay out of the squad. We need our best 11 there possible. And I've brought in Modric because I think he's just got that experience that's needed in a cup final, in a big game like this. I'm sure he's won the cup before. But we're going to jump straight into this game, come away with a win, get another trophy to our trophy cabinet. I am certain that we're going to come away with a win here. I would be willing to bet so much on the fact that we'll win this. I really hope I'm not mugged off by Football Manager because I don't know if we're going to win the Champions League once again to get into this final. But let's just make sure that we win this game. And if you look at the squad that we're facing, it's going to be likely, isn't it? We come away with the first opportunity of the game as Bastoni's on the ball after having a clearance come straight out to him. And now he's trying to whip a ball in. He's done a good job, though, and it's come out to Zaniolo, back to Bastoni. He thinks he's the right back, and he's not doing a half-bad job out there. But Carvajal says, I'm the right back, whips in a beautiful ball. But to be fair to the Leon goalkeeper, that is a fine save, and it has meant that it is still only 0-0 on the day. It's only 4 minutes gone, so things I'm expecting will change very soon. But for now, we're still only on level terms, so we can't start celebrating too early, although I started celebrating as soon as we beat Beijing. To be honest, as soon as we scored our first goal against Beijing, I was pretty certain we were coming away with the win, but that's a little preemptive if I do say so myself. But we're on the ball once again. Zaniolo can't get onto the end of that one, but of course all they can do is clear it away and hope that a man runs onto it. We play it back to the goalkeeper, and if you've been on the channel for a while, you know that when you play it back to the goalkeeper, it means that you always score in Football Manager. Hazard, I think, nuts him there. Zaniolo's in, and it's a beautiful save. And I think that goalkeeper thing, it's not happening as much in this Football Manager. In FM20, I think it was like a good 20 to 10% of the time it didn't happen. I realised quickly that I said 20, which wasn't a very high percentage. Oh, I should have said 20 out of 21 times. That would have been good. We're on the ball once again, but we've lost it once again. But, once again, they just boot it clear and give it straight back to us. They need to think about some better tactics. They're actually kind of in this game, But now they're not, as Nunez scores the first goal of the game, and Luka Modric, the man that I wanted to bring on for that wee bit of experience, has brought the experience with a brilliant over-the-top through ball. And this is exactly what we needed to break down this defence. Just a wee bit of pace, just a wee bit of quality. He's well onside there, and it's a tidy finish, plus 1-0 up on the night after 26 minutes. And I'm sure that will calm any nerves that anyone had in this stadium if you're a Real Madrid fan. Not that anyone should have ever really been too concerned. I feel like Leon are just happy to be here in the final. Like, if you're a Leon fan and you're watching this video, please let me know down in the comment section below, firstly. But secondly, like, you'd be happy just to be in this final against Real Madrid. Surely, this is an achievement, and we've only gone and scored our second goal of the game. It's 2-0. Nunez with the double, Zaniolo with an assist this time, and I think it is going to be a comfortable win, just like the Beijing one. So let's not mess around with highlights. Let's not mess around with replays. That's the word that I was looking for in the first place. And let's just see us score some more goals. As Carvajal almost does exactly that, hitting the post, Zaniolo to whip the ball in. It almost comes to Carvajal once again. I think he's thought he's a striker for a good period of time there, but the chance doesn't seem to be over as Casemiro shoots it just wide of the post. And how many bites of the cherry do you need? Honestly, cherries are not that big. Oh my goodness, that's why you say how many bites of the cherry do you need? Because cherries aren't very good. That must be why. That's genius. I love it. And Nunez is in. I thought he was going to get his hat trick there, but that is honestly, is that why? Because how many bites of the cherry? Another bite at the cherry. I don't know if that is why actually, because wouldn't it be really big if it was easy? I don't know. I thought I had a revelation. I'm now starting to think it wasn't as much of a revelation. If anyone can explain to me why there's a phrase that says, here's another bite of the cherry, I would really appreciate it. I thought I was onto something there, but I quickly realised I wasn't. And we've won a penalty. And I think it's gone in. It's gone. Look at that. It's in the back of the net. That counts as a goal. That should definitely count as a goal. I'm even having a water break here. This is insanely unprofessional. And you can't see me in the video because, I don't record me. But Nunez, they've done it again. They blocked the screen. I've not had my drink yet, by the way. Nunez has scored, but they've shown the penalty awarded thing and blocked the penalty. I want to see the penalty. This is a cup final. I want to see him score a hat-trick. Now I'm having my drink. Just bear with. I'm never doing that again. That was I've scored. That is karma. No, that is karma. And that's what I get for being cocky and having a drink. I'm never doing that again either. That was just dumb. I don't know why I did that. That was like really insanely stupid. Like, it wasn't even funny or entertaining. I didn't even need to drink that much. It's just next to me, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll have one." It's just dumb, not intelligent, and I've scored because of it. I think that is a direct result of me having a drink. So if they end up coming back into this game and winning, I kind of deserve it. It was the drink. It's all the drink that's done it to us. And they're actually knocking it around with a fair bit of confidence right now. They're throwing goal again, and Courtois collects it. If that one went in, I would have been a wee bit concerned. But I think we're coming away with an opportunity of our own as we spread it forward. Hazard trying to find a pass into Nunez, but he's going his own. On his own? His own? I don't know. Something by himself. You know what I'm trying to say. He hasn't got the finishing touch. But there could be one more goal in this just before halftime. Dybala trying to get it off the play. I don't know really what he was trying there, but it's come back out to Mendy, into Casemiro, back to Militao, back to Modric. He's going to look for a wonderful pass. He does exactly that. Hazard to whip a ball in. He does find... No, he's not whipped it. He's been an idiot and been quite selfish. But it's 3-1 at halftime. We can't be complaining. I think that overall Leon should be very proud of their performance. They scored a goal. It was because I was having a drink of water, which is, still up for conspiracy theories, but I think it was 100% not going to be a goal if I didn't do that. And Darwin's just scored again, and that is a kerfuffle and a half. I would have preferred to have that kerfuffle happen in a more, tight game, but I'll take a goal. 4 for Darwin in this game now. Nunez is absolutely on fire. I love that I can just call him Darwin or Nunez. At first, this really annoyed me, but I'm starting to quite like it. It's you got options. I can't call Courtois Thibaut. I'm not that close with him. But Darwin, we're boys now because it says his name as Darwin. So it's not even like I'm assuming that we're really close. It's just because, well, that's what it says. I'm just reading. I'm not a very intelligent man. I don't have a great memory, so I gotta have cut me some slack. You know what I mean? Rodrigo's coming on for a wee bit of experience in a cup final here. Probably not the best experience for a cup final, but he's gonna get some medals, and I think it's gonna be good for him. Darwin's in there. He scored 5. It's been the Núñez show. Let's all be honest here. He has been an insane signing for us this year. I definitely did not think that he would, actually be this good. I believe after 2 minutes of getting him, I was regretting it. But I definitely don't regret it now, as he's nodding 5 in one game in a cup final, and also like the 3rd top goal scorer in the league. Yeah, he's been pretty successful, hasn't he? We're on the ball. Well, we're not on the ball, but I'm expecting us to be on the ball in just a second as we have another opportunity. They're going to clear it away at some point. It's going to happen. Just wait for it. You know what? Actually, they're passing around with some serious prowess. Let's not disrespect them too much, but there's a poor pass, and Hazard has collected it. He's looking for a pass. He does find Núñez. Núñez has hit the post. I think he might have been offside. He was. And I believe the goalkeeper did end up saving it, but it doesn't matter. He was offside anyway. We're going to bring Dybala off as well, because we want to make sure that man is fully fit for the next game. I don't even know what the next game is, but we want to make sure he's playing in it, because he's kind of the most important player in our team for quite a few of our games. With 10 minutes to go, it's already wrapped up. I'm sure everyone knows what the inevitable result was going to be. We're going to make our final substitution. It's going to be Carvajal to come off. We're going to bring Garcia on, move Militao out there, and just ride this out on a high for the last few minutes of stoppage time. Could even get another one. Memphis Depay with a solid ball in, doesn't get on to the end of it by anyone, so actually wasn't that good of a ball. But Mendy's on the ball, playing it over to Hazard, who's playing the full 90 here today, which is rare for him. And Memphis Depay coming in with a flying header, and I think that's going to be all she wrote. Game, set, and match. 93rd minute has gone past, and we have gotten our 5th trophy of this save. Now it's just me and the Supercopa. I'm coming for you, Supercopa. I need you to know that I am so fuming about that last game last year against Barcelona, and I will win. I will find you, and I will beat you. Didn't sound as cool as I thought it might have sounded. Actually, it was never going to sound cool. But we've won the Club World Cup, and that is an absolutely outstanding achievement for us, mainly because of the way we got into it. Winning the Champions League is kind of the hard part. Winning the actual cup in the end isn't incredibly difficult. I've got an achievement down in the bottom corner. You don't actually see them, but it's something that's happening. And Luka Modric wants a new challenge. Look, I don't actually want you to leave. You're 36. You're not worth very much money, and you're quite a good player. So I would like it if you stayed. I really would. Please just drop it. He's dropped it. Thank goodness. Because I don't want to stand in his way if he does want to go. He's a brilliant player, but we've already got a double. Club World Championship, European Super Cup. Could we win everything this year? I think we could. We genuinely could. I've just swiped away from Football Manager. Is it still recording? Even when I swipe away from Football Manager? That took me a while. We could actually win everything this year. We are involved in the Spanish First Division, so the La Liga, the Club World Cup, the Spanish Cup, Spanish Super Cup, the Champions League, and the European Super Cup. We've already gone 2 out of those, so there's just 4 more to win. We're dominating the league. We're favourites for the Super Cup. We're getting through the Champions League. It's really just these 3 cup competitions that are up in the air. I'd say we've got the First Division in the bag once again. Can we win 6 out of 6? That would be ridiculous. That might be a challenge for next year if we don't do it, because I want to keep doing the save. I'm quite enjoying it. I feel like the Club World Cup is a press conference they should be going to, but they're long and they're really not that entertaining. Let's talk about Núñez one more time. 5 goals. He's magical. He's absolutely magical. 4.5-star current ability. That is an underrating, if anything. £46 million. That is an absolutely brilliant deal from myself. and he's proving to be one of the most clinical strikers in all of Europe. I love him. And we're going to simulate forward off camera towards this Super Cup semi-final in a neutral ground against Athletic Bilbao. And then hopefully we can move into the final, which will be on... We're going to find out. It is going to be on the 9th. So that's a couple days after. That would be right afterwards, actually. So we'll do this game, and then potentially, if we get through next one, that would be the challenge done. It's weird to think. How I'm doing this well on this challenge, I will actually never know. It is the 31st of December 2021, and I do admit this video is already very long, but this is worth mentioning. Núñez has just been the golden boy, so don't worry about that. That's just an incredible achievement, and it's actually the golden ball. He's also the world player of the year, so just a side note, nothing too impressive. Aubameyang won it last year, so that does make me feel a wee bit less good about it. But he's also the world player of the year, not just the world footballer. Aubameyang also won that last year. How did I not notice this as an Arsenal fan? This is insane stuff. Haaland won world footballer of the year. Courtois won Golden Glove. We're just absolutely breaking records left, right, and centre here. What else is going on? World Goalkeeper of the Year, World Team of the Year. We've got Dybala, Hazard, Núñez, Carvajal, Courtois, Varane. We're just all over everything like a bad rash, boys and girls. We are the best team in the world by a significant distance. Well, not significant. We've got 4-5 people in here, and the other teams have 2. That's 3. No, that's a significant distance. The transfer window is open. We haven't made any deals. Well, we have. We've made some pre-contract deals, but they're so good, I physically cannot tell you until next season when they're confirmed. They are incredible. You'll have to watch next season. But for now, we're focusing on the Supercopa. And this is genuinely the most important game of the entire season in terms of this challenge that I've set myself. And for some reason, I haven't actually set up the squad. One thing that has happened is Odegaard wants to go to PSG. Not helpful. Not really. Why? What's going through your mind, mate? Let's break down this thought processing. What's going on? I don't know why you'd want to. Yeah, okay. We're going to just play Depay in there. Unfortunately, Hazard's picked up an injury for 2 to 6 days at a kind of inconvenient time, especially considering the final for this competition is just around the corner. But it's important that we get into it. So this is the squad that we're going to go with Núñez up there, get him in, and Casemiro instead of Valverde. And I think that is all we're going to do to edit our squad. Let's jump into it. Let's come away with the win. Let's get into this final, and we will be facing Barcelona if we get into the final. They have already beaten Atletico Madrid, and now we just need to beat Athletic Bilbao, and hopefully we can come away with that win. They have a decent squad, not too many new players. There could have even been no new players. I don't really know the Athletic Bilbao side that well, but I remember versing them last year and doing well in this round. I'm hoping that we can do the exact same thing this year. Come on, let's go get it. This is my enemy, the Supercopa. I want to win it. Varane playing it forward into Dybala. Dybala running forward with only 30 seconds on the clock. Tries to play it through to Núñez. And somehow, I feel terrible for the Bilbao players actually. Somehow it's come into the back of the net. And it's an absolute shambles. But I'm not going to complain because this is, as I said, my worst enemy. This is my least favourite competition in the entire save. Well, it's not my least favourite. It's the hardest one for me to get because I failed to do it last year. And we've scored early on to settle the nerves. And I think we could begin with another opportunity to get a double on our lead. And Dybala is on the ball on the right-hand side. That's a clean tackle. If this is a pen, then that is some serious dodgy calls. We missed a penalty in the last game, by the way. It's just, again, Hazard has 19 penalties, man. I don't understand how he misses so many, but it's kind of the way that it's been going so far this season. Memphis is on the ball there. Dybala on it. He's been brought down, but apparently not even a shout for a penalty. I feel like that was more of a shout than the last one, but he's been injured now, and he's just coming off. He's too important to not play in the final. He's coming straight off. Odegaard, even though you want to leave the club, you're playing this game. I tried my best. He's got a release clause. I asked him if he could, stay, if there's anything I could do. He didn't want anything. He just wants to go to PSG, and that's because they said he wanted him. Sorry that I didn't tell you every other day that I want to keep you at the club. I feel like it went without saying because you're under contract. I'm a little salty about it, no, I'm not going to lie. Odegaard's on the ball right now, swings in, not a bad ball, it didn't find anyone, so it wasn't the best ball of all time. But now Athletic Bilbao are on the ball in a promising area, and if they score here, it could definitely be an interesting affair. They're playing it forward, down this left-hand side, trying to cut inside, can't quite get the ball into the middle that they were wanting, and we've played it back to the goalkeeper, which means that we're going to score a goal. Mark my words, it's going to be a goal. Zaniolo running infield, the referee is just right in front of him, and he's gone all the way. He's taking the shot, but it's gone over the bar. At least I didn't say anything like, I guarantee it's going to be a goal. Oh, wait, I did. That was, it was well done by myself, wasn't it? 15 minutes gone, and it has been a very intense first half. It's not even been the first half. It's been 15 minutes, as I said. Now it's calmed down a wee bit more, as we haven't had a single highlight in the next 15. Don't mind that, though. We're 1-0 up. We can live with just coming away with a 1-0 win away from home. It's not even away from home. It's in a neutral ground. How do they do the order? Is it just alphabetical? I think it's just alphabetical. That would make sense to me. But going into halftime, they have injured so many of our players. What is going on here? I'm not happy with the display. I actually am content with it. But look, they've injured Zaniolo now. And Depay's already injured. I knew about this one. This is something I've known about. But Zaniolo and Dybala, what are they doing? Just like going for the ankles. What's going on? Either that or we just didn't stretch before this game. Something's going on and I don't like it. As long as we win it, I'm not going to complain. And as long as all these players that I actually really like Zaniolo and Depay and Dybala are available for the final, I'm okay. I cannot handle losing this final once again. And if we score here, it will certainly make me feel more confident about us being in the final. And that's exactly what we've done. Odegaard, he's still at the club. He's still one of our players. And I'm going to try and keep it that way, that's for sure. I will not be accepting bids under like £120 million for this man because he is ridiculous. He doesn't even start is the thing, actually. Like, half the time I don't start him, which is probably one of the reasons why he wants to leave. But he's such a young player. He's got potential. He's 4-star current ability. I know he doesn't have any potential ability specifically, but I'm sure he can improve in a lot of ways. Yeah, I want him at the club. He will be crucial next season as we try and win every single trophy. I mean, we could get every single trophy this year, technically, but I don't know. I kind of hope we don't, so that I actually have something to play for next year. I don't know what to do next year, otherwise. If we got to win the Super Cup, Supercopa, actually. Like, let's not act like we've won without even playing in the final yet, because we're not even in the final yet. Anything could happen in these last few minutes. I'm expecting us to win. Fully expecting us to win. But anything could happen, technically. We're going to go with a slightly different approach for the last few minutes, using an inverted winger, which is not something I normally use, but maybe Rodrigo will do a job in the last 20 minutes. I mean, surely we can't mess this one up. They've only had 3 shots, and they need 2 goals to send it to extra time. I'm feeling fairly confident about this one. As they're on the ball, they clear it long. We're going to win the header. I guarantee it. We did win the header. Mendy knocks it down to Odegaard, but we do lose it. And now they could be on an attack if they find the right passes. I think our defence is just too good at closing them down. They've found a gap, actually. They've found a gap out on the left-hand side. And Naki Williams, if they score here, it is going to be a stressful last few minutes. We head it away, though. And is our player going to get onto the end of it? No. They've got the pace. And they could be regrouping for another opportunity. They're playing it around quite well right now. And it's just gone over the top and it's gone to the back of the net. Monayin has put the ball in the back of the net. And with 10 minutes to go, it's 2-1. And I have been acting like we're going to go straight into this final, no problems. I'm not changing any tactics. If there's no more highlights, I will be fine with it. There's a highlight. I'm frightened. I am insanely frightened. I do not want to go to extra time. Our players are tired enough as it is. Inaki Williams on the ball. Playing it back. Playing it forward now. And this is definitely Athletic Madrid's. It's not Madrid. It's Athletic Bilbao. I don't even know the team's name. I thought it was their chance, but it's looking like it's going to be ours now. Odegaard, just shoot. Get it in. Someone get it in. I don't care. As long as the chance is over. Is the chance over? Is the chance better? No, end the chance. End the chance. They're on the ball. I don't like this. End the chance. Here we go. End of the chance. 3 minutes gone. And we're in. That was stressful. That was way more stressful than it needed to be. And we've ended up coming away with the win, though. And it is 2-1. We have gone into the Super Cup final for the second year in a row. And for the second year in a row, we are versing Barcelona at I believe, the exact same stadium as last year. I'm checking that. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. So last year, we beat them 3-0. And then against Barcelona in the... It says here, doesn't it? It says... yeah, in the King Abdul Sports. No, this is a different one. They're both in Saudi Arabia, I think, though. I'm going to double check this. This is really not that interesting stuff, to be honest, but yeah, they're both Saudi Arabian. This one has 25,000. This one has 28. I mean, 68. Why weren't we doing 68 last time? Gosh, okay. We're simulating forward now. We're going to play in the Super Cup final. And the next episode, it's not even called the Super Cup, it's the Supercopa. I'm forgetting so many things. It's Super Cup on Football Manager, so cut me some slack. But we're going to play that game, probably simulate forward a wee bit until the end of the transfer window as well. And hopefully we can complete this entire challenge by winning that game. Can we do it? I think so. I hope that you guys think so as well. We've won the Club World Cup today. And we're in the Super Cup final as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to leave a like rating. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you all later.